Salute, 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 salute. What's good? What's good, Lodi?
Breaking news, my nigga. Breaking news, you heard?
Good news, man. Salute to the chat, man. B79, salute, Queen. DJ CMB, salute, King. Already, man. Nebraska in the building. Herman, salute, King. Already, man. BK, stand up. Man, listen. Breaking news. Y'all already know, man. No way we're gonna sit down and let this news just fly by. We really don't. I'm gonna say we don't break the news. We just kind of, uh, just
Dissect it after, we don't really
yeah,
cover this shit like this.
pretty much. This is everybody who's somebody. If your TV is on, if you're on social media, if you got your phone near you, y'all done seen what's going on, man. Before we get into this content, though, like always, you like to take this time to show remembrance to all our fallen brothers and sisters, or anybody who lost a family member throughout this culture. OG Sonny Blanco, salute. Tar Slay, salute, Queen. Joe Lowe, salute, King, already, man. Listen, like to take this time to, really just take a few seconds just to remember all our fallen soldiers and soldierettes, man. Because their name gotta live on, man. They're part of this legacy, so we're gonna make sure we commemorate them each and every show. So y'all just buy it and just salute. Man, we lost so many, but more or less, like I said, their legacy always gonna live on, man. We're gonna make sure we keep their names relevant. Free all the family, man. Free Sight Bike, Panna Low, free Frankie Boo, free Boom Boom, free Lakeith, everybody locked up in the belly of the beast, man. That deserve to be freedom, man. Other than that, what's going on, man? Benito, salute already, man. Mob ties, man. Oh man, oh man. Your boy done did bad, man. This
So I've been on the road, Lodi. I heard they don't rush the crib, son.
Listen.
Diddy crib?
Let me make sure y'all understand this, man. It's one thing when the feds come down. When the Homeland Security rush your establishment, just know it's a wrap. Listen.
That's Homeland? That's Homeland?
Homeland Security rush. It ain't like, just a regular, bad case. They just,
I heard of several agencies, man.
Man, listen, Homeland Security is involved in this this case, man. And like I said, this is Sir Valentino, salute, King. This is crazy, man, because you already know once you get once they get on you, once them alphabet people really get on you, Edward Thomas, salute, King. Once they get on you, it's over, man. It's I don't want to put no. I'm gonna say allegedly. He must have got wind, man, because his two sons were still in the house. He just basically.
So Diddy fled. Diddy jumped on a jet. He jumped on a jet. What do you think? What you think, Lo? He got tipped off?
Man, I think he definitely got tipped off. I think he definitely got tipped off. Bonnie, salute. Already. Nikki Boot, salute, Queen. Listen, I'm gonna drop the link. Whoever wanna pull up, I'm gonna turn news on so y'all can catch this step by step what's going on in the world, and we're gonna talk about it, man, because a lot of for months, Diddy has been in the news and allegations and different lawsuits and so on and so forth.
Yeah, he been busy. He definitely been busy, man.
When Homeland Security run down on your establishment, not one house, 2 of your homes, you got some issues, man. You definitely are. Boy, you better have a mean law team, because for them to rush, they have enough, allegedly. Let me create this link real quick.
Yeah, they ain't rushing. They ain't gonna be rushing for nothing.
Nah. Now,
they got something.
If you're familiar with the case, pull up. I'm gonna definitely try to do my best to stay on topic, on content, because the people here, they want to hear about the case and what's going on. Those who've been following on social media, y'all just hearing it from some more regular podcasters like us, man. That just that's coming here and really enlightening or shedding light on what's already out there. Oh yeah, that's a fact. Somebody got to be giving some top secret information. Man, home. I just keep, when I turn. Let me go grab one of these news things. But like I said, the link is in the chat. If you want to pull up, show your face. That'll be definitely pretty. Salute, Queen. Already, man. Oh man. Oh man. Listen, whatever y'all do, man. People in the chat, man. If you got a child, if you got a young one that's into music, planning on pursuing a music career, so on and so forth, pay very close attention to the company they keep, man. Let's stop auctioning our children off, for the bag. I'm gonna let the case kind of speak for itself, but I think in retrospect, some of the time, some parents should be held accountable. If you sit down and you take your child to an audition and just leave them, nah, man, I'm not. Nah, I don't care what you applying for. You could be movie role, part of the band. I am not leaving my underage child with no grown people, man. They can. It's a movie that I don't know if y'all seen it, called what it's called, Sounds of Freedom. Man, go check that out, man. Sounds of Freedom really show you how this whole sex trafficking and so on and so forth, how they get down, man. They actually held an audition and had all the children come out and told all the parents, listen, y'all can leave. Come on back in 2 hours, because they're going to be nervous if y'all around. And then when the parents came back, the whole building was gone. The cameramen, the entire building, all the paperwork shredded, gone. No, man. Pay very close attention to your children, man. It's imperative. Pretty. That's listen. 17. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that, man. They just gonna be mad at me because I'm dropping them to school, dropping them to work. I'm just you just gonna have to be mad. Yeah, and I might be the one with the bullhorn at the graduation. You really gonna be embarrassed. You're gonna get the air horn, the Jamaican air horn. I don't care. Because like I said, I never got a chance to graduate, man. So every time any one of my kids graduate, they doing it not only for themselves, but they're doing it for me as well. So I take that very serious with pride. Let me see. Let me grab some footage, man. Oh shoot! I don't even have nothing pulled up. Hold on. Look at one of the kids calling now. Monty, I'm on live.
Oh, how about that?
Click on the live. All right. Let's see. Give me 2 seconds. Let me pause that. Let me hit this. No, we want the commercials.
And headlines this morning. Looking at our feeds, we have a new shot in our live now from Fox Studios. This one right outside of Trump Towers in New York City. As we know, Donald Trump is back in New York.
Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Coca-Cola Company.
Man, this talking about I need
permanent in OP1.
They're always active.
Wait, is that Diddy on the four-wheeler?
And see
No.
what the next move is.
Is that Diddy on the four-wheeler, y'all?
Actively behind this suspect right now.
Somebody
Again,
tell me what's going on
in real time as this.
Hey, somebody in the chat.
To happen of this 18
is that your man on the four-wheeler?
On now
Nah, man.
Miami area.
Nah, man.
And again, we were seeing some wild moments of the rider doing some U's as well as going in and out.
Who is that on the four-wheeler?
High rates of speed and again being chased down by this suspect and by the police here. And we'll see how long the chopper can
who on four-wheeler?
Just because you could see.
No, you know, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know if that's Diddy.
We're getting into
that's me.
Air traffic space, and
that's
that
me.
might be where we have to.
Oh, let me go towards the.
In Miami at the residence, one of the
let me rewind.
Which, by the way, they are $100 billion company.
Oh no, I don't want to hear with them.
And of course, the pool right there in the middle with the grass lawn. So clearly, yeah, this is going to take time. And that is why probably there are so many personnel on site to go through everything and do the search that they are conducting.
Man.
We, again, don't know a lot of information in terms of what evidence they're trying to collect, who they're looking for, or why they made the raid to begin with. But again, this could possibly be involving the sex trafficking investigation.
Breaking news.
Again, when we get more details, of course, we'll bring it to you. But this is going to be a while. You see the Department of Homeland Security officers right there in that Bearcat. You know, this could be phase 2 of what to do now, what they're searching for, and making sure they have all their information they need when they conduct.
Let me pause this for a second. Is anybody familiar with the law? Do y'all understand what occurs when a Homeland Security come after you? Like, what is the difference between Homeland Security, the feds, CIA? When Homeland Security come after you, I don't want to say this because I don't know if you're allowed to say this. That's almost like, you know, Homeland Security, they go after terrorists, you know, allegedly. So for Homeland Security to by far come after you, man, you in some trouble, man. You in some trouble. Beaver salute, King.
A raid like this and go through the process of going through that property. It is a big mansion indeed, owned by Bad Boy Films and one of Sean Combs's children. So again, this happening just about 20 minutes ago at this point. We do have video from earlier, if we could show you that, and we have been showing some of that to you in a bigger box.
They are in full force.
As a juxtaposed to the live pictures you're seeing right now. But when they made entry, it was very methodical, and they did have many different law enforcement officials here as a unified operation, and a lot of them making sure that those entry points are secure and they're able to make entry all together with very, very little use of force. So clearly it is a process whenever you conduct a raid like this. So again, we do have Haley Winslow on the ground as well. She is pushed back to a certain perimeter though, so they're very differing vantage points that we can see. But if we do look at the ground shot there, you see law enforcement on the ground there as well. Haley, anything changing where you're at right now?
Just a lot more people showing up on scene. It's been pretty hectic.
Is this live right now?
25 minutes ago, and I apologize that you couldn't hear me clearly earlier. It's very loud.
Diddy going down, man.
We've got, of course,
Allegedly.
Skyfox showing you all of this from overhead. But basically, it all started about 25 minutes ago. 30 or so law enforcement vehicles that were from the Department of Homeland Security, LASD, of course, LAPD assisting in this as well. And they pulled up to this home that's registered to Bad Boy Films, part of Bad Boy Entertainment, one of P. Diddy's companies.
That's a fact, Jay. I don't remember them doing nothing like this to Epstein either, man.
Got out of the 3 Bearcats. They went in. They were obviously armed. They pulled a few people out, as Stu was telling you, up in Skyfox. But we're hearing that P. Diddy may not even be here. We, of course, haven't seen him. We understand he may have flown on a private jet to New York.
He was for real going on the interstate with that 4-wheeler.
Plan, although this I don't know. Strategically organized.
All right.
So
that was allegedly. I don't know.
Whether he's in New York or not, that he is likely in custody if he is involved in this.
But it's like, if you don't, you're guilty for doing that, you know? I don't know. Allegedly, no, factually, I am.
It's been it was pretty hectic when we all rolled in. We were kind of right behind.
So, from my understanding, it was 3 houses: the one in New York, the one in LA, and the one in Miami. Tarsley, salute. Dang, any one of my mods, if y'all could, if you're a content creator and you create content or whatsoever, put a 1 in the chat, and then my mods, what they'll do is they'll share your channel out, and then sub to you and all that other good stuff. Y'all sub to each other, and this way we can network. So if you, like I said, if you're a content creator, you drop content, by all means, you need some subs, you trying to get monetized, put a 1 in your name, and I'll make sure that the mods tighten y'all up. Appreciate y'all, Tar. Say you already, man. Matter of fact, I gotta get you a wrench too, Tar. As soon as I get a check. Nicky Boo, salute, man.
Salute.
Quick question. Because I was at work earlier. They did officially rush 3 of his houses, right?
When I was watching that live stream, it was 2 houses. They speculated that he might be at a home in New York, but I don't recall him going to New York.
Man, listen. Now let me ask the chat a question. If you got kids, right, and you see your two of your kids getting cuffed, they rush in your house, 2 of your kids get cuffed, are you turning yourself in?
I'm pulling up immediately because I know they're looking for me. I'm pulling up immediately. I'm not going to let my kids go through that. Now, I know he got all this money and he going to send them the best lawyers, but homie, they looking for you. Go that shit they did that. I don't know. That shit just, even though it's allegedly that the kids was implicated in some of that stuff with them, I'm not letting my kids go down like that without me being there and they looking for me. No.
Take the bullet for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never let my kid go down like that.
Hell
He's
no.
running and all that.
It's all on the news. First of all, let's be realistic. We're in a day and time where the interaction with law enforcement is kind of crazy. So just knowing that they rushed the house and my kids is there, I'm on the first day in there, like because I don't want to hear it on the news that anything wild happened. What if one of the sons would have got
exactly?
What if one of the sons would have got busy or whatsoever? Not knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
But just dead that. Yeah, if you're the big pops and all that, you don't let your kids take the. Yeah.
Is there anything illegal? If they turn anything illegal that's in that house right now, is the kids is going to be charged.
His jet was forced to land. Wait a minute. Let me turn back to the news because I don't want to see. They made his jet land.
The line of law enforcement vehicles as this was all unfolding, and we're since obviously behind this crime scene tape here in Holmby Hills. This is off Mapleton Drive here in the 200 block, where they are in front of this home that involves P. Diddy, and we'll of course bring you the very latest as soon as we get it. It's a very active scene. You can see the officers actually right now. This is law enforcement officers from the Department of Homeland Security coming out right now. They're actually walking down the street in uniform. If you see them right now, Sandra.
I do.
Down the road.
Yes, from your vantage point, do you see them holding anything? Are they
Appreciate
taking
y'all
out any information?
pulling up.
Can't really tell from where.
Come checking out this breaking news with me.
Just brought out their law enforcement drone. Like they're putting that away now.
Diddy's trying to be OJ and all that with his 4-wheeler.
All right. He zoomed in a little bit better, so he's got a little bit better view. But it looks like it's their drone.
Don't lie, y'all. If that was him on that 4-wheeler.
TMZ at
Oh
this
man,
point
that'd have been
P.
infamous.
Diddy, Sean Combs' home in Miami is being raided as well. Again, TMZ reporting that his
my whole blunt on
home
this
in Miami is
How many
reportedly
people in the
being
chat
raided
feel
right
like
now as
let
well.
me ask.
So
I need
could
to
be a
ask this.
link in all of this.
How many people in the chat feel like Diddy on the run, man?
He has to be. Like, why would you be doing all that if you ain't guilty and you got all that bread? He's got a lot of bread.
How if you feel that Diddy on the run, put a 2 in the chat. Just put a 2. Like, yeah, we know he out. Listen, he out of here. He definitely to hell with the kids, to hell with everybody. Every man for themselves.
Fuck that.
Man, that is
That's some
grimy.
pussy shit. That's pussy shit.
I can't, man. That's grimy, man. That is listen. Listen.
It's grimy because he know they looking for him.
That is grimy, man. To sit down and leave your kids. How could you, man?
And what's even more grimy is allegedly. I don't know if it's a fact, but it's alleged that his kids was co-conspirators. Why would you involve your children in something like that? Why would you make them bring young girls or coerce them into getting these girls to do whatever they claiming that these guys? I hope he ain't got them kids in the mix to that.
Nah,
but that's definitely been speculated as well.
Listen.
Yeah, that's some dirtbag shit. Like, if you got kids and like then you want to put them like in the mix like that, no. If I guess for lack of a better word to say it, like you should keep that shit secret enough. Like you hurt your kids, you're
Keep
hurting kids, you're in deep shit. Like I don't, no respect, absolutely no respect.
They always say, man, what's done in the dark is gonna come back to light. Everything come back full circle. So some of the alleged things that they said that that he done pulled off, man. Listen, I mean, I don't want to be the one to put the nail in his coffin, but man, it looked bad, man.
It's not a good look at all. Like, especially if you have that much money, like you could be taking care of everything. Like if you weren't, if your hands weren't filthy, like there's no way around it. You just looked really bad, and Johnny Cochran's dead, say like you ain't doing no OJ shit. Like you're done. Like
Millie Money, man, listen, let me put the chat on, right? Millie Money, that's my daughter. I mean, and anybody, like, I'm gonna just touch on if you got kids and they're good at doing hair, she is a content creator on TikTok. TikTok pay her per wig that she do up. It's like $1.25 per wig. If I was a person and I knew how to do hair, you know, that would be that. You know, social media is just so many ways that you could earn income off this, man. I'm gonna actually bring her up here on one of these days, and interview her and let her share like how she got them contracts with those hair companies and so on and so forth. But yeah, she's on TikTok and on Instagram, and like I said, the papers is crazy. But again, nowhere in hell would I leave her to eat my charges, man.
Nope.
It's not gonna happen, man. Listen, we straight to man. I'm turning myself in. Listen, I'm here. Such and such and such. Come get me.
Yeah.
No
And he
doubt,
got
Tasha.
enough money. He got enough money for his lawyers or whoever to walk him into the precinct or wherever he need to go turn himself in at. Nothing's gonna happen to him. He's gonna be fine.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Man,
the kid should be fine. Yeah, he should eat like I'd eat all the lead in the world. Lead poisoning before I let my son take any of that heat.
Now, is there anybody in the chat that feel like Diddy got some other people that he could take down with him? And how
yeah. Everybody to be at them Diddy parties.
He gonna be able to work a deal out.
Everybody that party with Diddy is most likely will be under investigation soon.
Who think Diddy gonna get on the stand and turn state witness on everybody, man?
I think he would sell out anybody to save his own ass. He said in this interview, it's like, if it's like I'd kill my own mother if she got in my way. So like, why would he even care about his kids? Fuck that shit. That's not love and loyalty at all. Like,
well, look how he did everybody on his label. Every last one of his artists, he grimed them.
No good,
because he's talentless. He's just like a sociopath. Like, in my opinion, it's just like,
did bad, bro.
How would you ever do that?
You did bad, bro. No good, man. Now, this is what I want to see. I want to see how many Diddy supporters is going, they're gonna come out with the free Diddy signs and really get behind him instead of watching him go to the wayside, like let's say R. Kelly. Is they gonna ride for Diddy, man?
Honestly, he got it's I doubt it. It's too much. People already been speculating for years. So I don't think he's gonna get, a mass supporting behind him. Maybe his closest friends and families, but like the public ain't coming out for him. They're not.
No, because like in my opinion, like he's not even. Diddy has no talent. His talent was just being like a bully, essentially. Like he has no skill. He's not a dope rhymer. Everybody made fun of his dancing. You know what I mean? Like he has no skills. His skill was like being a bully, like finding talent and then being like, okay, now you're gonna do this for me. Like, it's like, nah, he ain't worth nothing. Like, I mean, he's worth a lot in the bank, perhaps, but skill wise, hell no. I'll freestyle Diddy all day, make beats against him all day, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, but he has no talent. He's just a bully, a creep.
He has an eye for talent, but he's not necessarily talented himself.
Right? Absolutely, yeah. He's a predator.
How can I say it? You know what I hate? I hate when let's just say individuals build themselves with of such a stature, like let's say R. Kelly or now Diddy or whoever, right? You build yourself in the community with this high stature to where you almost pretty much like a role model. I mean, allegedly per se.
Right.
So now it's like, do we just sit down and just denounce all Diddy music, everything he had to do, like how they did R. Kelly?
R. Kelly was
I'm a
actually a
female
talented
and I
singer.
still listen to R. Kelly.
R. Kelly was a talented singer. Like most people that get to that level are actually pretty crazy. You have to be crazy to get to that certain level. But Diddy, personally, as far as an artist goes, no, he ain't shit. That's why he, did whatever he did. Like he has no personal skill besides like his business shit or whatever, like or playing the game or whatever.
But now my thing is this, and Reed just brought it up. She said they didn't do this to Elvis. They didn't do it to Epstein.
Well, a lot of the white
It's a
guys got
lot
away
of
with it.
names they didn't
But
do it to.
they didn't do it to a lot of the white guys. But I'm gonna just say this: I don't think, even though it's not fair, that still doesn't make it right for the black community to harbor these type of predators, because children, whoever, women, whoever, going to continue to get victimized, sexually assaulted, and all of that other stuff. So, I mean, at the end of the day, something do need to be done about it. But I can't say he don't deserve to get in trouble because some of the white guys didn't get in trouble. They all need to go down.
I agree.
Everybody who's violent needs to be violated.
Let me see this. Let me pray.
But as far as more information in terms of what they're looking for, why this raid is being conducted, still more questions than answers at this point. We're looking for answers.
That's another thing I don't understand. You see, the news, allegedly, the news is kind of deceptive. For them to raid the house, allegedly, they have some form of case per se. They have something already.
Damn
the
sure
raid
do.
is just to give them more. It's just really to get the nails in the coffin.
Yep,
right?
to put some more pieces of the puzzle together.
Bingo. So she talking about, well, I don't know what they're looking for. We listen. They know what they're looking for.
She know what they know. They already they announced it. They want anything. They want computers. They want the little disc, whatever those things are, the USBs, flash drives. They looking for anything that could give them any more type of information. If being that they raided the house, if they find what's that stuff? Those date rape drugs and stuff. If they find anything else like that in there, it's a wrap.
Yeah, because they were talking about like he was dosing women, having guys pick up prostitutes for him, and then like drugging them and all that. It's like, but just basically so he could get dirt on people. Oh, because they got cameras everywhere. It's like, nah, he's an absolute psychopath.
And recently, some other young man came out that he was working with. I forgot the guy's name. He's like
the
some
producer
industry dude, and
where he was grabbing his
allegedly,
ass and all that.
yeah, he claimed Puffy was grabbing his, penis and stuff like that.
It's like, it's not so weird to have sex with men. It's not so weird. Oh, it's like, what's your favorite producer? Here's a video of him having sex with little kids and shit. Yeah, I mean, I've never been a fan of Puff Daddy, but I do appreciate that he put out Big and all that. But
it's hard not to believe some of the allegations with, how quick he paid Cassie off and some of the things that she alleged in her suit.
Yeah, it's too much. Like there's too much, beyond like one person saying this or that. It's like there's several accounts. There's several situations.
It's hard not to believe it when you do stuff like this.
Right.
And talk about laying in the bed with Usher when he was 14 years old and they was playing
man.
play
When you
fighting.
do stuff like this, it's hard to believe you innocent. This is nowhere near shape, form, or fashion.
That's not the move. That is not the move.
Man, no good, man. No good, man. Man, oh man, oh man.
If that was regular police, it wouldn't be. It would. You would think it would be light, but that's the feds. So that obviously came because they got something that they already have.
Yeah, they got something. You know what it is, but Homeland Security, they're not gonna run down on you like that for nothing.
No.
Listen, Homeland
Absolutely.
Security is like I said, that's the unit for terrorists, those who the RICO charges.
And I don't
so
think you
and
paid
so.
attention. That boy, the producer, he said the producer that's suing him right now, he said I got video footage and I got certain things. So I know he had to show his lawyer, and his lawyer had to show somebody for them to even pursue that case the way they're pursuing it right now.
Now,
and if you were innocent, you wouldn't be like running like that. Like, you know, it's like, okay, let me have my lawyers handle this situation. You know, it's like, but no.
22 salute, kid. I would like to know this. So let's go back to the Cassie case, per se, right?
Right.
So once you know she took the deal and she took the money. So now, do that mean she just, you know,
in a sense that
shut your mouth, you can't say nothing, or
that's what happened. But at the same time, it's like him admitting to whatever allegations she had thrown on him, whether he knew it or not, by paying off in less than 24 hours.
Diddy. You know,
all right.
So you feel anybody that pays is guilty?
No, I don't.
Sorry, fucking noise and shit.
A lot of people pay money so they don't get like even with Bill Cosby or certain people, they pay so their wives can find out they're doing certain things or they did certain things. It's not always. Even Michael Jackson paid off a lot of people just because the exposure was too much, they said. And it makes sense why you do that sometimes. Like you don't need
all that. Dead it, yeah.
Nah, listen. I'm sorry to say, but in certain circumstances, if you know you're innocent, you know.
You got revolt, you got Ciroc, you got to name it too many things. You don't really want that publicity on you, so it's better off to probably deal with it and get out the way.
Shit, I think they mad at him over that liquor stuff that he took them people to court.
Yeah, but if you're innocent on like a serious charge, like, you know, he's facing and all that, like, yeah, if you have the bread, just like we'll figure it out later. But you can't, you know, pay people off and all that, like, you know, just to get rid of the situation. But there's too many allegations, too many payoffs and all that.
I just want to see, you know, the same energy when it comes to other people too, man. Like sex trafficking is sex trafficking. Whether you white, black, orange, pink, blue, green.
But
sex trafficking is sex trafficking, man.
But you gotta look at it this way. Michael Jackson played a lot of people off, and he was never found guilty of that for not one of them. Even if he might have did it, he was never found guilty.
Now, let's use, you know, bless his soul, man. God rest the dead and all that good stuff. Let's use him for example, right? So he paid whatsoever, right? At the end of the day, right? If he was not found guilty, then that's what it is, man. You know, hey, you know, where is the kids' parents who allowed their children to go stay the night at his house?
That's how I feel about R. Kelly too.
Right. I heard R. Kelly's parents are the kids that he was charged against, like violating, that they like just let him go or whatever because like they were getting bread, and it's like, okay, well then you're more guilty than him to a certain, or you know what I mean, equally as guilty.
Because there's no reason why your 16-year-old daughter should be with R. Kelly, especially after the allegations with Aaliyah was out for years before he did these things with these girls, allegedly.
And even Bill Cosby, his situation, they broke the law by arresting him for certain things that expired. It was over 30 years, and That's why they let him go, because what they did was unlawful. Like he already said he was going to test. He already gave up evidence in certain things, and they still brought it back and retried him for the same thing that they told they wasn't going to retry him for in the first place.
And they was messing with him again recently. They said somebody else came out and they was thinking about trying him again on some crazy shit.
Yeah,
Double jeopardy is not something that you can really pull off that easy. So I don't know how they was able to do that. They keep changing the rules, and really you can't just change up laws like that. But that's what they're doing.
Well, that's why New York, you see what they did. They went back and
with Diddy, same thing.
Yeah, and allowed for them to go back 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Same shit with Eric Adams. See, some girl came out, she said something happened 30 years ago.
And like I do agree that there is like a like an area like where you should like separate the human being from like the art, because like the art stuff, like you can still enjoy the people's work, but you don't have to respect the individual if they're guilty.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, you know, like I said, I don't care what the person's profession is, what they their contribution to the world.
Right.
If you violate kids, then you deserve
but
everything
right.
you get, man.
Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that.
Yeah.
As far as
fuck with kids, you can get it all day, every day.
Jimmy Savile, they let him get away with something until he died. He did it for like at least 4 decades straight. Messed with all types of bad kids, and he was close with the Prince. Epstein got away with the same thing. There's so many cases that you could say they let him get away with certain. Even I'll be honest with you, even Hugh Hefner. You can't tell me Hugh Hefner wasn't messing with little kids, because you can watch the video and see some of the people.
Well, he was. Brooke Shields was 10 years old or 12 years old or something at the Playboy Mansion. She was way underage. She was well under 15 at the Playboy Mansion early.
And they let these people die humbly.
That's a fact.
It's a double standards that you're watching right now.
Listen, they let Elvis get married.
Yeah, Elvis, right? Priscilla. How old was Priscilla? Shit, Priscilla was a baby too.
She was 14.
You know, it's
again, definitely a double standard. But like I said the first time, I think anybody that's doing that type of shit should get violated. But it's definitely unfair the way they always want to make an example out of the black guy. That's evident right here with R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and now Diddy, because we have so many cases. Look, Charlie Sheen was out here giving bitches AIDS. Like, that used to be a crime in and of itself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a double standard.
Still come on.
Corey Feldman came out and said a long time ago. People
exactly.
With kids, they still haven't broke down Hollywood like that. Nah, it's
both of the Coreys came out, and because the other Corey came out after his friend committed suicide, and he like, look, he been saying what he was. Look at all this stuff going on with Nickelodeon right now. All these kids that was saying they was kind of forced to do things that made them uncomfortable, and all this wild stuff, and still nothing has happened to the Nickelodeon dude.
I just want to know when they gonna go after Vince McMahon.
Even him.
They not.
Fucking goddamn wrestling ass bitch ass.
I'm talking about. Listen, he done figure 4 leg lock. He done fooled Nelson, Boston Crab, a lot of them females, man.
They ain't fucking with Vince McMahon. You see his crickets right now. You don't even hear anything about nothing that he did.
Monday Night Raw come on like clockwork.
Right.
Step down though. He stepped down.
You know, like I'm not promoting like necessarily violence and shit, but everybody should handle their own business. You know what I mean? Like if Vince McMahon or the Nickelodeon people like did something to my kid, you better believe. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't breathing no more. How you feeling? Dig your own ditch before I put you in it. All right.
Yeah. Just like Bowen, you better stop playing.
You see, he stepped down that Bowen guy.
That's a fact. It's hard, man. It's definitely hard. Man, it's this
you
movie.
Can quote
right?
me on this verbatim. You can quote me on this verbatim. You fuck with kids, and I know about it directly. Oh my goodness, shit! I got a I don't know, got a toolbox or something. I don't know. I'll just talk to them real nicely. We'll say, no, but you know, like they're not, you know, they have a problem. It's probably not be too long of a problem because you'd be taking a deep, your last dirt nap. Will say, all right. Tough guy, Chris. All right.
People still watch Woody Allen movies, and he directs and make movies.
Oh man,
he raised his
that was
daughter to marry her. That made no sense, and nobody said nothing about that.
Yeah.
He still directs and make movies to this day.
Yeah, Woody, that was some dirty shit.
Man, listen.
It's who you cross. Did he pissed off the wrong people? I don't know if it was Clive. I don't know who he pissed off.
He pissed somebody off. Somebody that got way more money than his ass.
Yeah.
And one of the things that kind of disturbed me about the Bill Cosby case was I think it was Barbara Walters or one of these people. She was interviewing one of the mothers, and the lady literally said she would let her daughter go over there with Bill Cosby, and he paid for her daughter to go to college. So you pimped your daughter for a college education. You sold her to Bill Cosby. And I don't understand why a lot of the parents are not in trouble, because they literally sold their kids to these people for money.
Exactly. The parents are just as guilty as the violators, you know, like, yeah. They should get put down, you know. You don't get to deserve to live and like pimp out your kids and shit. Go be your own fucking, you know, for lack of a better word, like hooker or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Be your own whore.
Pimp yourself. Exactly.
Out.
You want to do your kids like that? Oh my goodness. Take a deep breath. It's your last one. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna get in trouble talking all this shit. No.
I had to touch on Diddy, man, because like I said, for those that don't know, Big was close to me and the family. We actually lived doors away from each other. Like his mother, we called her Aunt V. You know, he would call my mother Aunt Diddy. You know, and it's like, you know, just to see the different things and to hear the rumors and the things that was going on behind the scenes, man. It's a lot of nasty work, man. This industry,
that is disgusting.
The entertainment industry, man, is
and it's depressing that they can't be like authentic people, and that it has to come to shit like this, because it's like, you know, there's a lot of influence that's been put out, people that violated children and all that stuff. That's like I said, like it's hard to separate the man from the music, or you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, damn, really? You couldn't just be authentic? You couldn't just really do your thing right? Oh my goodness!
It's like a ritual. It's more like a rite of passage for them to be.
Yeah, when you start hearing and seeing, you know, the things about, you know, those people that went through the door. Man, it's crazy, man, how they jam them people up, man. The industry party, you know, allegedly, you know, get them some things, and then next thing you know, they wake up and they got videos of you now. And now they getting in the you know, show the world, expose you, you know.
I'll be the first to say it though. If this is bigger than Nino Brown, and if Diddy go down, everybody's going down.
Yeah,
he ain't going down by himself.
It's definitely gonna be some people that was at the party going down with him.
He take it. He gonna lessen his charge up. He gonna tell everybody.
Allegedly, if you think 6ix9ine was listen, Diddy is. I'm letting you know right now. If you was in his camp and a part of his
entourage,
just know.
Yeah.
You under investigation too. That's that.
And it's not that. They say his father was a snitch, so I feel like the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Right.
I'll cook salute, King. Man. Listen, Spoon Juice, what up? Man.
Trump was hiding documents to Diddy crib.
Man, listen.
That's why they raided him.
Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Homeland Security went into his homes. Not no, like, you know, I'm hearing people say feds, you know, CI. No, Homeland Security. That's the same people that go into these
Terrorist shit.
Terrorists.
That's a big deal.
Why,
you know,
it's bigger than we think. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Bigger than we think.
Salute to the chat.
Salute, Wise.
Salute.
This is above our pay grade. Trust me on that. We don't got the answers for this one.
Jay said they probably labeled him a domestic terrorist. So if he's a domestic terrorist, I'm just saying, allegedly. What are some of these other people, man?
But that goes back to the double standards again.
They labeled a lot of America's domestic terrorists recently after that COVID shit. So believe that.
Oh man.
I mean, at the end of the day,
human trafficking does fall into a form of domestic terrorism, though.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's like whoever has the most money can get away with the most and shit.
Charge, y'all. Sex trafficking.
Yeah, that's a horrible charge.
That's a ill charge, man.
But I keep telling you, if you listen to what that young boy said recently, his producer, that's one of the charges that he was doing.
Yeah.
That's the things he said about him. He said, I got evidence, I got proof.
Yeah. He said he has videos of him grabbing his penis and doing all of this stuff to him.
You know what's disturbing about the Nickelodeon part, right? The dude that was in charge of a lot of that stuff, he's from that other show, Head of the Class. Remember the fat dude on Head of the Class?
Yeah, exactly. I knew his ass was familiar from somewhere.
So he's already a child actor, right? So he probably already I don't like to put stuff on people that they didn't say. So I'm not gonna say somebody did something to him because he didn't say it. But he said he went through a lot of stuff that was not sexual in being a child actor. Now, knowing all of that, what you went through, you grow up. This is the disturbing part, though. He got accused of over-sexualizing the kids on the Nickelodeon show, right? Ain't those kids shows, though? Who exactly is he sexualizing it for, though? You understand what I'm saying?
For other children.
How do that connect, right? Like if you have a show that's for teenagers or for adults and you dress people a certain way, you want the viewers to see them a certain way, right?
Yeah.
So how you want kids to see other kids? Because Nickelodeon is like kids show, like
it
TV.
is.
So
That's
who
right.
you sexualize them for, right? So you are grown men watching these shows and saying, "Ooh, I like the way the baby look with the skirt on." It's sick. It's just sick. When you think about a lot of this shit, is sick. You know, as far as Diddy goes, in our community, we got a habit of excusing the people that we like for bad behavior, right? In our neighborhood, we know who the shooters are. We know who the hustlers are. We really know who messing up the neighborhood, but they our friend, our cousin, our brother, right? So we let him slide. But the rapists, we gonna say something to. Like crime is crime.
Yeah.
Right? But we all come from the bottom. So how you gonna tell a brother don't eat?
She can salute, Quinn.
Right. So when you tell a brother don't hustle, they look at you a certain way. But your hustle is still messing up the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Whether you agree with it or not. And Diddy, this is what happened with Diddy when he messed up. When Diddy paid that money. Had he used that money fighting the case, he probably was still gonna lose, right? Because the discovery will still come out. So if he was doomed from the start. Once he paid that money, it was over for him. Because you admitting that you a pervert. Shit. If you didn't touch nobody, I don't care what amount you asked me for. If I didn't touch you, you don't get a penny. If I didn't touch you, I'm not going to admit that I did something to you. Take all my money. I'm not going to admit I did something to you.
Here's the thing,
I'd rather be broke than be a pervert.
Here's the thing, though. Diddy had bouncers, and he had people that were saying these allegations way before Shorty said it. I mean, this goes back to before Biggie died. People knew what he was doing in the clubs. We didn't know, but there were people that knew what he was doing in the clubs.
If you think about it, it's not just Diddy. It's not just Diddy. Industry parties been going on for years.
Yeah.
It's just that later on, when they started giving brothers all this money and all these labels and giving them a little bit power, they start being able to have their own industry parties, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that was at them Diddy parties that saw shit, but they a part of it. They're not gonna say nothing.
That's a fact.
Jaguar Wright did. Everything she said came through.
Look at Luke.
And people
Luke
still
said,
saying she crazy.
Luke said, Jaguar Wright, the problem with her is she get it right sometimes, she get it wrong sometimes. When people sue your ass, you got it wrong. That's the thing. If you don't sue, then I'm going to say you got it right. You see how they said that about Meek Mill and he didn't bring no lawsuit? Am I bugging? Nah, you can't put me in no gay shit. I'm suing you. If you put my name in anything with homosexuality, I'm suing you because I don't got nothing to do with no homosexuality.
Make it bad.
Loco ass.
I mean,
make
you
it
can't
bad,
really
man.
go by pictures though, right? Because a picture taken at the wrong angle could say too much. That ain't right.
Ain't
But
no
me
angle you can
personally,
take this. Listen, this is what
be
it is.
walking around with no shirt on
Yeah,
with
like
dudes though. I'm not a no shirt dude. I'm not gonna be around a bunch of dudes with no shirt on. That's not me.
Now look, Wise, you said a picture. You talking about numerous pictures now. Jesus Christ.
All right, I don't want to cut you off. Sorry, Chip. I got to bounce. Salute to the chat and all that. I go to work and all that. My ride's here and all that. All right, peace. To us up, every.
DJ
All right, all right.
CMB, one of the hottest on the wheels of steel, man.
Thank you.
My mixtape. Salute to the king, man. From
All right, peace.
Nebraska, man.
All right. Thank you, guys. All right.
Because he didn't sue. Meek Mills is out of bounds because he didn't sue.
Beat the bad, man. Listen. I'm just saying, right? Let me make sure I say this. Allegedly, when rumors start flying and you don't address them, eventually, one has got to wonder if there's any truth to what's being said.
Certain rumors got to be cleared up immediately.
Absolutely, especially anything dealing with your sexuality. In the time and day and era that we in now, you have to publicly address that and really go after the person that's trying to tarnish your image.
Listen,
how you gonna respond to being a snitch quicker than you respond to being gay?
Now, listen, I don't think y'all know, but the Queen of England
they both get met with equal.
The Queen of England used to tell the royal family, if you don't say nothing, it will go away.
This ain't the Queen of England.
Yeah, well, I'm just letting you know.
Even though I'm gonna say this, right? And I ain't understand that. We March Madness, things going on. I don't understand you stopping the footage of the game to go deal with some old. She ain't even a queen. I don't who cares what's going on over there? Like, I mean, it's crazy, man.
Because it's a big deal. Believe it or not, on the world stage, the Queen of England is a big deal. That lady, people really care about what she got going on.
Yeah, the Queen is, but all them other people, they not. She ain't no queen. She was.
No, I'm just saying that example. She said, like, even when her son got caught up with Epstein, she was like, "That was stupid. Like, you weren't supposed to say nothing. It would just go away." And
the royal family is very popular. You know what it is? We don't respect royalty, so they nobody's like. We don't bow down. We don't respect royalty.
OG 40 said it
royalty
best. He said,
is an amazing thing. If they meet a third cousin of the prince, they think that's something.
Yeah.
Seems like there's no defamation going on since no cease and desist orders have been passed out. That's how I see it. That's a fact. Immediately, it should have been cease and desist.
Absolutely.
Listen, man, take that off your platform. Listen, we're going to cease and desist. Playing with my name like that, man.
You got to make a public apology. You got to publicly go on that platform and say, "Nah, I was playing." Or I'm bringing litigation.
Now, if you did that, are you considered a snitch?
No. There's money involved. You don't want your name being spread around like that. You own businesses. You want.
If I gotta defend my name in court, am I a snitch? No, because I ain't here to put nobody in jail. That's not a snitch. You are legally allowed to sue people that defame you. Unless you're gonna put yourself in jail and go beat their ass for it.
We still under the Queen rule. Yeah, facts. We still under
that is a fact. We're definitely still under the Queen rule. I don't think England ever let their thumb off of us, man. That's
I was waiting for you to call. I figured you was out. You didn't call me when you was on your way home, so I knew you was out.
You put him on mute.
You was sipping?
Why is getting lead off?
Wise.
Yeah. What up, boss? Yeah. I'll let him handle his phone call real quick. But yeah, man, like that's a fact. Let me.
But it definitely is a double standard because that Nickelodeon guy, he's not the only one. There was another guy on Nickelodeon named something Peck, and he was molesting some of those kids too.
You know what?
He got locked up.
I want to know who was on that four-wheeler. Let me see. Let me
That was some random guy in that city.
Let me see.
Shit, Diddy would have had to have a getaway driver.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me see what he's about to say, y'all. Let me share this screen and see what they're about to say.
Yeah. Another thing we got to get away from is saying
some big stories coming out of New York City. Let's go out to not LA, but to Miami.
That's Diddy, y'all.
Police chase. This is an ATV.
No, it's not.
As this rider is taking police here on this chase. Viewer discretion heavily.
Diddy ain't built like that. He acts tough, but he ain't ready for that.
With us all in real time here.
You never know. They're getting ready out to Miami.
You know, it's not uncommon for us to get police chases in the LA area, but this one happening
you on the highway with the receipts.
Miami and not having to do with a car or a pickup truck or a truck that we've seen in sometimes, but not even a motorcycle. But we have an ATV here, Chase, that is actively going on, and you can see the high rate of speed.
They really letting them rock. That police car is way faster than that ATV.
To bring it to you on live now from Fox.
Yeah.
And
they could have boxed him in for real.
We see it a lot.
Nah, he moving. Nah.
Get off the highway there. Try to get on these side streets. Try to evade the police.
This just look like a hero going to try to help the police.
This thing and just run off, and that might be what we're seeing right now. But if this guy is going to start running red lights, that is when
he's definitely flying on that
shit
shit.
Going to happen because then you have a real recipe for disaster when it comes to some major accidents. So that's why we put up the viewer discretion.
And he's smoking.
Advised right now. We are waiting to see
what
will happen next with this rider, and it looks like no stop in them at this moment here. As
he's like getting rid of the evidence. He's going to stop when he finishes smoking, and then they can't get him
right now. And let's okay. Does a Huey? We're going in oncoming traffic.
That was the dip. We put the dip
still
on him.
Behind.
Oh man. Let me see.
Here we go as this rider continues to
that eye in the sky got him though. He's not going to get away because of that eye in the sky.
And, that was a really risky move there because we saw
that
like
on the main road.
Rider get onto oncoming traffic there and then have to pull the Huey with still not getting.
He riding up the wrong way. They must have hold up the traffic for him.
At him. And at this point, you don't know if the rider is armed at this moment. We continue to watch along with everyone here on
The
live
reporter
now
trying to get him
from
shot.
Fox.
Yep. We don't know if he all.
We are
Yeah, I had to
looking
throw that
at,
in there. The
for
reporter
those
trying to
wondering,
get him
this
shot now.
charge, when this suspect does ultimately stopped, one of the charges will be aggravated fleeing, which could be punishable by up to 15 years in prison. And that is why that there are lights and sirens activated, and the driver is driving at a high rate of speed right now. And again, you don't know if there's any weapons though with this suspect. So
four-wheeler.
we
Yeah, jump across the
flash
grass. There you go, short.
your discretion advised. Now
Yeah.
the rider
That's
going
made
into
for the grass
median
anyway.
area here,
Yeah.
going past and blowing
Okay,
through the
there it
red
is.
light.
Bye.
And now let's see if they'll be getting back on the highway here.
Oh,
Maybe
he got caught in
let's see.
traffic. He
This
couldn't dip through that.
in that underpass where this guy could have went.
Nah, he probably
So
hit the
let's
track.
see here. Sky Fox is able to zoom out. There he is as we get back on, and he is all over the place right now. And again, we're tracking it just like you are here on live now.
We don't
and
even
see
know
what
where he
this
go. He just out.
suspect is going to do next with an active police
I don't
chase
see no type of
going
police
on
in
in the Florida area. In the Miami area, I should say, better here for so many of you that are watching here along with us as we're getting more traffic here. But again, this is very, very dangerous. As
This is not Diddy.
Out,
you know,
and
he ain't playing from his Miami
all
home.
Of the elements. So if he goes sideways, that could end up really, really bad. And again.
He out there playing Grand Theft Auto for real.
Is he?
You don't know what's going to happen next. And now the rider continuing
I'm
to
really
evade
surprised a hero
police,
didn't get
going
involved
up
in this yet.
and down and all the way around. Here we go. Let's see where we're going next here as ATV. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You heard of doing U's on side streets, but what about the highways here? That is getting really dicey, going and continuing to evade police right now. And
every turn he makes is another charge.
Some risky moves here by this suspect where at any moment we just don't know what's going to happen next. That's why we always invite you to continue watching along here with us. Could it be where he's running out? Could it be? He's getting slower now. Or is he looking to get back on?
He's looking to bounce across the beltway.
Okay, what's going on now? Oh, wow. Looking to do another.
He saw that truck and changed his mind. He was about to try it.
Okay, now just doing circles here. Might be out of gas. Who knows?
Again, he need to be on foot by now.
Okay, we're at a standstill right now. Viewer discretion heavily advised, everyone.
There ain't no cops.
If I was the police, I might have discharged my
waiting for
firearm
that
by
traffic to clear. Gosh, these people are going 50, 60 miles per hour on the highway, and you're trying to go in and out. Look at this.
You're doing
Dumping
donuts
it,
in
maybe?
the middle of the highway, wheelies.
Okay, it could be out of gas here. It could be out. I don't know. Maybe he dropped something. Maybe he dropped something there.
He got the gun. He had to get his gun back.
Nah, he got it.
Right there, man. Nope. Continuing on, oncoming traffic.
He dropped the blicky. He had to get that back.
What happened right there? Was that a drop of some sort? Let's see. We have oncoming traffic. This is very, very dangerous what the suspect is doing. Oh, wow. Viewer discretion heavily advised, everyone, as this
Viewer
driver
discretion
is
is advised.
traffic.
Like I said,
right now, going the wrong way.
We don't know what's going on. We just watching it. Breaking news.
Is that a black guy or a white boy?
Still able to dodge all those cars there that were coming at him here.
I don't know. We just say allegedly, whoever he is,
here we go, everyone, as we continue to watch.
I don't see no
this
oh.
is getting
I don't see no cop
tense,
cars
everyone,
now.
with a capital T, as
That's
we are
Miami.
watching this
if he black
driver
as a Haitian
really
did that.
be hugely reckless at this moment. And this is again in the Miami-Dade
And he
area
got
where it
dreadlocks.
originated
Yeah,
from.
right there.
This
That's where you're supposed to get
continue
out.
with the ATV rider that continues
Got out.
to evade
This
police.
close.
We got a lot, folks, going on here today on Live Now from Fox. And again, we thank you for all our viewers joining us here on Live Now with the breaking news here in the moment as this chase continues.
He calling his home brother. Listen, I'm about to drive under the underpass.
Very risky choices.
I'm
But,
gonna, just open the car door.
To happen on Live Now from Fox, and we're bringing it to you live, raw, and
Drive up in the back
always
of the van with the
direct here
ATV,
as
the whole
best
thing
as
disappeared.
we can. You see just how we go from different shots. Here we go. Here we go. Viewer discretion heavily advised. As
He
there
give
we
up.
go. There's the
He
takedown.
tackled the shit
There
out.
is the takedown from police. And we were able to get that here for you on Live Now as police do the takedown here.
Why they always get extra
that
tough after you give up,
suspect,
though?
Who stopped there, saw the police
He
vehicle,
ain't had to tackle him
and
like that.
then was taken down just moments again by those officers, putting that suspect under arrest here. So that is a wrap up there in Florida. A wild ATV
Not guilty.
police chase wrapping up in Miami. We we saw it all here today.
You see they got their feet all on them?
Yeah, not guilty, man.
They be doing all that because they got a blunt on them.
Not guilty, man. He did all that, just to run out of gas.
Imagine all he had was a blunt.
Somebody said that's Diddy decoy. Man, listen. Diddy, go and turn yourself in, man. Go get your, tell them free your kids and go and turn yourself in, man.
I understand the rules and all that, but why they had to put his sons in handcuffs?
Listen.
That's pretty embarrassing.
Oh no, like I said, I couldn't do it, man. I would have to go and turn myself in and let them free my kids, man. Especially if I know, we ain't do it. Like it's just all me. They only looking for, nah.
They ain't looking for Diddy though. They were looking for stuff. They wasn't looking for Diddy.
They ain't rush his house not looking for him. And they damn sure ain't cuffed his sons not looking for him.
The lawyer for Cassie said basically they sent the police there because it's evidence. It's some more wild stuff gonna come out. Watch some videos come out. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to deal with it though. Cassie gonna have to deal with being on those videos doing all kind of wild stuff.
Listen,
I think they
if
raided
that's
his
true,
house.
and her lawyer, no, I don't want to say that, man. Let's just hope and pray that it ain't as bad as we think it is.
The feds don't come to your house when it's not bad though.
Well, Homeland Security, you crazy as fuck.
Homeland Security. Listen, that takes the circumstance to a whole nother level. It's a difference between getting caught with a BB gun and getting caught with a rocket launcher. Homeland Security coming if you get caught with a rocket launcher. They want to know.
The news said they didn't even say exactly what they was looking for.
But did they say something about he moving around underage? Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people.
I don't think he got young girls at the crib like right now.
You know, I
But no,
can't say.
I guess they say he got evidence. He got evidence in the crib or something like that, like tapes or videos.
Yeah, I think they went after his hard drives. I think they went in that crib to get the hard drives.
Yeah.
Because Cassie said, "Look, he filmed all that stuff. Get his computer." I think everything the feds got came from Cassie. That really know, because the young girl from back in the days, she ain't gonna know what's happening.
I just told you that boy that's suing him right now, that producer that's suing him right now, he said a lot of hot shit. That he said he got evidence. And he said it's in the house too.
Yeah, but you know, he said it like he ain't said it in the precinct. He just said
That's where I was going, Chip. That's where I was going. He'll mess up his money. If he get him arrested too soon, all the money gonna go to the lawyers. Ain't gonna be nothing to sue for. He could say I'm bankrupt. You gotta sue first, like Cassie did. Cassie sued first and then went to the feds.
All I know is
once Puff paid that money, it was downhill after that. That's really what
hopefully I would hope and pray that once after the lawsuit with what you call it, anything that he had and was keeping for memory for whatever reason, he was smart enough to dispose of. But
Chip, people are weird like that. People keep evidence. Look how long Pop been gone, and that stupid ass dude had shit in his house that the police could take.
Yeah.
Keefy D. There's no way that Keefy D should have had nothing, even no type of Tupac memorabilia, nothing. He should have been pretending he don't know who Tupac is after all that.
Yeah,
you ain't lying.
All them years later, he had stuff in his house for the police to come and take on the computer. I'd have threw that whole computer out. Once you get around something like that, what you keeping it for? I want to know why you keeping evidence or whatever with Pop. And you know what's more dumb about Keefy D? He really did that because he had to prove he wasn't no snitch. He had to go on them shows because somebody said he told. You know the deal you made, and if what he's saying is true, if you make a deal, if 30 of us get ready to go down, and I make a deal and nobody do a day, I don't care who mad at me. Whatever deal he made, he stopped a lot of people from going to jail with that deal that he made.
Nah, once you, like you said, once you get that label put on you, and you look at yourself as a real stand-up person, and they put the snitch label or the transformer label on you, anything like that, you are some people gonna stand on
not if you really was involved in the crime though, Chip. You understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, look, let's just say you get accused allegedly, because I don't want nobody misunderstanding what's coming out of these these speakers. Allegedly. Just say hypothetically a person allegedly get accused of unaliving 4 people, right? Years go by and nobody's goes down for it, right? And then after that, somebody start going around talking about you a snitch. I ain't gonna talk about it. Say whatever you want to say. You think I'm gonna say what? I was there when it got unalive. He put himself in the car. He put himself in everything. He talked on those shows about everything that happened that day.
Listen,
he's stupid.
I'm gonna let the world know right now, and this is no shot against. There's one show that everybody go to, and the minute they go to that show, next thing you know, they get locked up.
But no.
It's just one podcast. I ain't saying the person's name.
Look, you can't put that on that man because these people, he really, first of all, soon as you tell him no comment, he move on. Also, he have a conversation with you before you go on that show. He tells you, listen, this is what I want to know, this is what I want to ask. If you go on there and put yourself out there, you can't blame that man because he don't give them the tapes. There's a lot of federal cases that would have been closed right now if Vlad gave them the interviews.
Like I said, man,
he don't give them the tapes.
If I know that I was involved in something, that's the last platform that would ever.
Yeah, I ain't going on no platform with an active crime. These kids today go on platforms and talk about crime they involved in right now. It don't make no sense. Yo, listen, the man said he got in a beef because a rapper that he didn't want to name came on his show and talked some shit while he had an open case. And then the lawyer told him, hey, what are you doing? Why would you do that? And he went and got mad at Vlad and said, Vlad, listen, delete that. Delete that interview. Yes, good. Say allegedly, because I'll be saying names. He went and got mad at the man and told him to delete the interview, and then went on another a platform and told the same story after he got mad at Vlad. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That man there to get money. He talk about juicy shit. I ain't going front. I'm a fan. I'll be watching. I watched them Keefe D interviews like 5 times. And again, we got to say allegedly because that's an open case. So with Keefe D, we got to say allegedly. But I watched them interviews. He put himself in that car. Him, out his own words. He said it.
All the time.
He put himself at the casino.
All
he
the
put
time.
himself with the nephew. He did that.
He could have been trolling, but he kept saying
no.
shit.
The man wrote a book. I don't even know you got to say allegedly when you write a book.
No, I was say,
nah, you just gotta say the book is fiction.
I saw him sit right up there talking about, yeah, Vlad, save it for the book. I'm not giving away the book. I'm not giving away the book. All that for some money, and then when you got booked, you couldn't even make bail, and you got a public defender. That's wild. Man. So after all that, you still end up with no money and about to potentially go down for a really, really long time.
Well, let me see. We've been up here an hour, almost hour and a half. I really appreciate, y'all pulling up. This is the last minute because we wasn't gonna go live at all. We was gonna let me ask y'all a question. Those that still left in the chat, man. Do y'all watch pre-record? Like, if we started pre-recording and putting shows out, or do y'all prefer lives?
Well, me personally, Chip, whatever y'all put up, I'm gonna watch because I'm supporting the page. Whatever y'all put up, I'm gonna watch.
All right, I wanna, in order for me to build some of these other platforms, I need to, some pre-records gonna have to get dropped somewhere, shape, form, or fashion. Instead of me doing 2-3 hour lives.
Shout to the people in the culture not having no active beef right now. Shout to that.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Put out there for everybody to see. Shout to that.
And those in the culture that know that you did bad or know that you're doing bad, eventually, like Diddy, things come around full circle.
I just told you the cat be coming by the door, and I don't want the cat fucking coming by the door, especially when this girl comes over. I don't want the cat by the door, period. I don't.
Yeah, no doubt.
Even though I be liking all the chat be lit, I don't want to have entertainment at nobody else's expense.
All right, so all right, so let me see. Right now we running like 3 lives a week. The goal is though to really get a couple of these other platforms really moving. So in order to do it, I don't know if y'all want, let's just say 2 lives a week, 1 live a week, 1 live and some pre-records, or how do y'all want, or do y'all want content on pre-record, and then we go live on, you know, on cultural building circumstances, I should say. This way,
personally, I like the way you go with the content, and then we get to add in on the content with current events, because it's important to stay updated on current events and also to have the true story. So I like how you do that. I like how you show a video and then people really be Googling and really be having the right information, as opposed to just throwing something up and people just start, adding stuff that don't got nothing to do with nothing. So I like that. I like the content of the current events. I do like that.
All right. So we're definitely gonna keep it coming. One thing, like I said, this platform, this is for us. This is for the culture. This is for all of us. Anybody who got something on their chest and want to say and need a platform to say it on, by all means, that's what we're here for.
Actually,
go
ahead, Chip.
Yeah, you are.
I started something today on my Facebook page that I'm gonna do every day. I'm gonna start like Googling world news too. Just like one thing that's happening, because like the same wild shit that be happening here, wild shit be happening all over the world. Like today, I Googled a story in Greece. Police in a high-speed chase, chasing another police. When they catch up to him, and he got 225 pounds of blood in the car. The police, high-speed chase in Greece. That's wild right there.
I'm gonna tell you, I had some topics lined up for the day, but I was the wonderful missus was like, man, listen, you giving too much gore, and you don't want to sit down and every time just keep giving these horrific cases. I ain't gonna lie,
those real stories though. You gotta know what's going on, because you gotta have it in your mind that somebody like that could be right next to you. You gotta pay attention. You gotta look at the weird stuff people do. You gotta pay attention. So again, I didn't know about that story, but now I'm looking at people like a little different now. Like, first of all, I didn't really you hear stuff, but you never really hear it. Like, listen, I'm never going to get away with the fact that people out there kidnapping men and raping them. Not to bring that back up, because again, you say you're trying to get away from that, but that right there, that it just stuck in my head, yo.
Well, not. I ain't gonna say get away from, but back to back gruesome stories. It's like, if we're gonna cover
definitely balance it out and mix it up with different topics, different
what else
things.
we gonna talk about though? Like the current soft stuff.
I mean,
Nobody don't care.
We could
Nobody
even.
don't care.
But they better care, because you see what's going on in the world. Somebody better take a moment to listen to something else and recognize and start saying we gotta. We can't afford a whole nother generation of demons.
We were just talking about the train, right? Like 7 people got stabbed in 3 different train stations today.
Yeah.
Dude that got scared, he just come on the train, they'll start stabbing somebody in the back for no reason. Another person got robbed. Like I saw on the news, 3 different people got stabbed.
Yeah, a girl got stabbed at the Franklin Avenue shuttle, the C train up there.
Damn.
We got maniacs out here. What story you gonna tell? We gotta be aware.
We could start talking about ways to combat that type of stuff in the neighborhood, like something.
These is random people though. This is not even in the neighborhood. These are random people.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cover one breaking news, and then probably
one feel good story. You could call it a feel good moment. I'm sure we can find feel good stuff.
Yeah,
right. That's what they call those, right? Good stories or feel good stories.
Yeah. And then one world.
Global.
One of them global.
That's a good format though, Chip. That's a good format. Breaking news, a world story, and a feel good story. That's kind of a good format right there.
Yeah, let's
Because the breaking news don't got to be something bad; it's just something current.
And like I said, shout out to the because I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I damn sure ain't the one that just pop up with all these cases or all this content. Shout out to the behind the scene team that be sending me articles, sending me things throughout the day, and then we kind of sit down and just formulate, what we're gonna go on and do our research and then pop out with it. But it helps us because then we're able to make the thumbnail, we're able to do these things and kind of promote the show prior to get on. How many times a week you're gonna go live? Now I think we're gonna drop down to probably 2 days a week. Probably do it like a maybe Wednesday, Friday.
Well, I know I'll be looking forward to Super Tripe. Y'all
right,
surprised me today though. I'm waiting till 8 o'clock to check, and then I look, I was up.
Yeah, this was breaking news. I wanted to catch it while the news is kind of going on. And I knew, the co-hosts and so on and so forth, they had other things they had to pretty much take care of. So we jumped out there on an earlier.
Do we know what's going on with Puff though? Is it a criminal investigation? Like, why did they raid his house?
Sex trafficking.
Allegedly, they said it's for the sex trafficking. Whatever the deal with that sex trafficking case, led them to send Homeland Security to go.
So, do they have a victim that they say he trafficked?
Allegedly, yeah. Yeah.
Is this the same dude? Is this the young boy that said he got trafficked or somebody else?
That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's a dude. I don't know if it's a girl. I don't know exactly who the person is, but
I kind of left this story alone when his name was coming up too much. Now I gotta investigate. Because when the feds come to your house, that's serious. That's all I know. The feds come to your house, that's very serious. But that's what they do first. They raid first, and then they put their case together. The next time they come, when they come for Puffy, he ain't getting out. That's all I know. And I'm not saying I want that to happen. Allegedly. Again, all this is allegedly. But if they come back with a warrant for Sean Combs, he gonna have a hard time.
Oh, they coming back for him. It's just the beginning.
You ain't lying. Listen, his sons. Listen, his sons ain't no street sons, man. That one night or that half a day. Listen, Dad, turn yourself in.
Was they under arrest or was they just being detained while they searched the house for safety?
Being detained.
Just for the safety precautions?
Being detained for safety with handcuffs on?
They put everybody
Nah, they gotta secure the perimeter, so they're gonna lock you up.
I saw them in handcuffs, but in the yard, I didn't see them like leading them away.
No, they put everybody in handcuffs.
They gotta secure the perimeters.
I mean, if that's their process, then that's their process. But I understand that for safety reasons. Them houses are big too, so you in a mansion, you don't really want people just walking around.
Yeah, and that ain't just LAPD. That's Homeland Security
agencies. He had the alphabet agencies there. That's why I said it's serious. But for them to come like that and then nobody's under arrest, they still investigating. That means that, like, just imagine they came to your crib and just took a lot of stuff out of your crib, but they ain't tell you nothing. You can't go to sleep after that. You got nothing but bubble guts until your lawyer say you good.
Shit.
Right? How do you lay down tonight? Like, yo, all right,
I know how you lay down. If you make it to wherever Russell Simmons at, hey Russ, hold me a spot.
In Bali, Russ all the way in Bali. I don't think he gonna make it out there.
I'm just letting you know right now. I'm on my way, buddy.
Are they saying Diddy ran?
They say he wasn't around.
He wasn't around. He just wasn't home.
All right, now, because I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Is Diddy a fugitive? I don't want to be starting no rumors. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm like, hold up. I'm
No, but
missing a lot of here fugitive.
But I heard he was on a jet plane, and they had like somewhere. It wasn't.
And they forced the plane to land or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, he got bread. The man probably was just taking a random vacation.
Nah, kid. Nah, kid. Nah.
I don't believe in a lot of coincidences, but because he's busy, he didn't know they was going. He didn't know they was going to raid the crib. Then again, though, it depends on your money level because don't some of them
He could
lawyers
have
be
got
telling
tipped
them,
off though. Somebody
some of them
probably
clients,
told him.
don't some of them fans be like, listen, you know, we're gonna arrest your client next week. He gotta get his money in order. Do what he gotta do because we coming to get him next week. I definitely saw that. I definitely saw them legally, the feds legally tell them we're going to indict your ass next week, so be ready.
Man.
And that's the boldness of them. They know their case be so solid, they could tell you we're going to indict you next week.
Well, I'll be honest with you, like this is how they say this is world news, right? Like this is big. This is not no regular
yeah
this ain't no regular They
I ain't gonna lie, you know, in all actuality, they had to contact his attorney right away to tell him, like, listen, you know, we got the warrant and we coming. We busting the doors, like, yo.
It depends what kind of warrant they got though, because depends on what they looking for. They ain't gonna give you a chance to hide it. Some of that shit is no knock. Some of that shit is no knock.
Well, they claim that he's was associated with a federal sex trafficking investigation based out of New York. So that's what they're looking for him for.
Man, we might fuck around and hear some shit that we ain't know nothing about.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie to you. They talking about it right now. They say he fled the U.S. though.
Get on this Google because for real, I don't want to be spraying no rumors. I know I keep a lot of shit on my page. I do not want to be spraying no rumors.
Well, when did he leave? When he left? Because they got cameras for everything else. They don't know when he allegedly left.
Like, where can we find this at, man? Who said that?
Listen, I just looked at Tim Cass and what you call it, and they say he fled the U.S. Man, I know they ain't joking when they say they fled the U.S. Man. Like
latest on Diddy.
He's not here right now. That's for sure. Trust me on that. He ain't hiding in the USA.
I'm gonna have to type in where is Diddy. That's what
I
I'm
got
gonna
an
type.
update from 9 minutes ago. Let me read this real quick. It says Homeland Security raised Holmby Hills home associated with Diddy and his film company. Then it says Homeland Security agents on Monday raided Holmby Hills home mansion associated with rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs and his production company. It's believed the raid, as well as a similar operation at a Combs home in Miami, was associated with a federal sex trafficking investigation based out of New York. That's exactly what it says.
It means he was messing with kids, yeah, but they say he was messing with
Well, sex trafficking they didn't say minors.
It could be any age. Yeah, it could be any age.
No, they say he had video of some kind of film. I don't know. Allegedly, it's still breaking news. So you want to hear more and more.
And his sons wasn't arrested. They was just being detained outside the property while the property was being searched.
Everybody was being detained. Nobody wasn't.
It says that right here. It says agents.
See, they had a fat white guy with handcuffs on too.
Yeah, it says nobody was arrested. It says agents were seen. They was seen detaining 2 men later identified as Diddy's sons.
And his daughter too, I think, some shit like that.
The twins? Oh, where the twins? Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Somebody said DHS raised P. Diddy home over trafficking allegation. He flees U.S. claims.
I told you he fled.
What?
What you reading that on, Chip? Is that a reputable source you reading that on?
He's not in the U.S. They saying right now. No, I'm telling you, they say he's not in the U.S. They say he fled. They say he's saying all over he fled right now.
This is an ABC update. I didn't see nothing about him leaving. This is 9 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm listening to them right now. They say he fled. He's not here. They're talking about it live.
What you watching the live on?
I told you Tim Cass and him and forgot this dude. They be on.
Yes.
Damn, another one bites the dust. Biddy was on his way to $1 billion.
Yeah, if you play Tim Cass, you're gonna see him and this other dude.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and they really be on it though, so they got a little more information than most people do. And Tom Hutton, Tim Cass and Tom Hutton, I think his name is.
Is Diddy under arrest? I know he's not under arrest, but I want to see.
According to Miami Herald, Sean Combs was released from jail after being accused.
Stuff that you guys are talking about, that is the method of allowing the communists to take power. That's how they break down the family, they break down the structures that are basically the pillars of your society. They break those down, and that allows them access to power. And then they'll go ahead and start trying to literally tear your society apart because they don't want to.
Man, talk about Diddy, all this other stuff.
No, they was talking about Diddy.
Vacation.
What good comes from having anyone under the age of 18 on these sites?
Nothing. And the funny joke is, on the internet, no one knows you're 14. Right. Now, the original joke is like, no one knows you're a golden retriever or something like this. But how many people are right now 40-year-old men, 50-year-old men, 35-year-old men and women, and they're arguing with a 13-year-old? And they're posting something like the progressive tax system is an oppressive machine and we should switch to a flat tax. And they get a response, you're an idiot. You have no idea what you're talking about. They start debating, and it's some 12-year-old being like, yeah, it happens all the time.
Being trolled.
Yep. 14-year-old has no idea. So there's a funny.
But smart enough to troll you, though.
Yeah. There's a funny meme, and it was someone saying, oh, my politics, it's the opposite of whoever I'm trolling right now.
Man, this ain't. I need Diddy, man. Sitting there
they implying that Cassie put them police on Diddy.
I'm just saying.
It's Cassie and some other girl they keep saying. The girl is Jane Doe. They
the trafficking means you gotta move a body from one place to another. That is a
he's in the
serious
Bahamas, according to the news. Okay, Sloan Bella, check her out on YouTube. She's a medium. He basically called everything out a few months ago. Okay. What's her name? Sloan Bella? Check her out on YouTube. Yeah. Whoever Sloan Bella is, shout her YouTube channel out. He's in the Bahamas. Okay. NBC mentioned something about a 2022 shooting. What? Yeah, they reaching. They reaching it.
Bahamas like going to New Jersey. We got police there. He ain't safe. He ain't safe in no Bahamas.
That shooting they talking about was in the club. That boy said he had footage that they had to lie and all that shit about and it wasn't even a club.
In his car?
The studio. It was a studio. And
I thought his son shot.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's the shooting they probably talking about.
Oh, okay. So 3 women and a man have been interviewed by the feds. Which gave them the initial investigation.
It's that guy, that young producer boy, and Cassie.
Thing with that trafficking, once you move somebody,
once you take her from one state to another, that's officially sex trafficking.
You ain't even got to take them to another state. You just got to move them to another place. That's it. If I take them out the basement over here and put them in the basement over there to commit an illicit act, that's trafficking. Like, again, Chip, we were just talking about this shit the other day. Millionaires going to jail for dumbass crimes. It don't make no sense. If he get all day out of this shit, because you know what's crazy? He did all this shit after he got money.
Yeah.
You should have, like Shug said, you should have stuck to producing and never tried to get in the video. Once you tried to get in the video, that was it.
More money, more power again.
Pharrell be producing. Pharrell probably got some shit on him, but ain't nobody going to tell because he was nice about it and he stayed in the background.
I just told you, Diddy gonna tell everything.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. right now, you're looking at the #1 rat that you ever seen in the world. That's about the. If he
What he
get
gonna
caught,
tell though? Like who he could give up? Who could he give up to get himself out of this? And what could he give? Let's just speculate hypothetically and allegedly. This is not no kind of facts.
Jay-Z.
Hypothetically, who could he give up that could get him out of this?
Jay-Z.
Jigga Man, billion, more money, Cole knocked the man up the polo sweater. You give up a billionaire?
I'm about to say, I think he needs somebody bigger than because you know the feds love to take down rappers, so
that's what they say.
That's definitely feasible. But I'm talking about somebody bigger. Like he got to have something real on, like Clyde Davis.
No,
like
they said
one of the presidents of these.
Man, he will get killed if he try to come out against Clyde Davis.
I just don't believe them people got that kind of power like that. No, I don't. Not saying they don't. Not saying they don't. I don't believe in the Illuminati.
Yeah, I ain't lying. Some ex-presidents, that'd be huge, man.
It wasn't
man. Clive Davis done killed Whitney, Prince. Who else?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She got
and
the
it wasn't
demons
Aruba.
to prove it. Whitney was a trophy.
It was Antigua. That's what he was.
Sorry to say it. Look, me and my brother got in like almost an argument the other day because I told him at the end of the day, you can say what you want. A lot of our favorite artists was drug addicts. We don't want to admit it. We love Whitney Houston. She was on drugs. We love Prince. He was on drugs. We love Michael Jackson. He was on drugs.
And what did we just learn with this Kanye West situation? That they really have handlers that drug their asses up. Kanye West had the same handler that Britney Spears had. What a coincidence that she ended up in the G building. She ended up taking lunatic medication. That shit is yo. They really got handlers.
I just believe again. I heard the story that Trip said earlier because I do believe that they would, get you in a compromising position because I don't want to misspeak. I do believe that it's possible in that world that you could get drugged and end up in a compromising position, but that only benefit them for they could get something out of you. You still got to be a star or something they can make something off.
This is what they get out of you.
But that's blackmail. That's what they do it for.
They get you to sign that revolving that 360 deal. That's the first thing they do. Then after you done signed the 360 deal, we're gonna showcase you, Water Boy. But every time we get a break,
do they make them be gay one time or they just gay them out?
They probably
whenever they get that call, like, yo, listen. Be at the Renaissance tonight.
I think it's every
whenever they feel like it.
They make you.
You be getting that call like, yo, be at the Madison Avenue Renaissance tonight and wear that tight sweater. I got
you. Whenever they feel like violating you.
I swear. I'm making a joke out of it, but like. Yo, if that's really your life, no amount of money is worth that. I'm telling you. Especially, all right, look. There's one thing if that's your thing. That's what make me be like, yo, listen, there's a lot of people into that. So you ain't really got to blackmail nobody to be gay. But if you really not gay and just once a month you got to let somebody bend you over, that's sick. That's sick.
Nah, they probably not getting bent over. They probably, the picture. Like, yo.
It's still sick if you don't get no pleasure out of it, though.
It's beyond sick.
Chip.
But,
let's not even be funny. You're not going to let a dude rub your shoulder. You ain't going to let no dude get 3 rubs off your shoulder. After the second rub, bro, you doing too much. What are you doing?
As a man, I'm just telling you right now, no other man feet supposed to touch your feet ever.
So how you gonna let a man just touch your private parts?
That's an automatic violation.
Yeah, Terry Crews let Weinstein grab his jock.
Nah,
he's into that. Terry Crews is into that.
Nah, I'm just saying, man. There's certain things that's man law violation. Like there should never be 2 or 3 men in the car and all of y'all eating ice cream out of a cone. It just don't look right.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's bad business, man.
5 men in the room watching porno is disgusting. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
I
Why
get
you got
cursed out
5
all the
erections
time.
next to each other?
I get cursed out all the time. Whenever my wife say, "Well, let's have salad for dinner," right? If I gotta go to the market, I don't want to be the one that's picking out the motherfucking cucumber. I just don't. I'm not. No, man, no.
Yeah, listen, if you got croutons, tomatoes, lettuce, and all that with it, no problem. If you just only got cucumbers,
over there molesting the damn cucumber.
Wow, here's what I'm saying. If you gotta go into the vegetable aisle, right? You done got the tomatoes, you done got the lettuce, and now you gotta physically go and feel and pick the cucumber.
You know,
the
you
right
just
one.
fucking my head up right now because I
No,
never
man.
thought about that.
No, man. No.
In my whole life, I never thought about that. Now, I'm not going to buy cucumbers no
Nah,
more.
nah, man, I can't do it.
That's horrible.
He
No.
He's right though.
But you in there with your wife or shopping by yourself.
He said if she
What's
send them.
where's the crime?
And look,
I'm just trying to tell
that's
you.
how people teach us how to pick out fruits and vegetables. You gotta feel it and see if it's right or whatever. So damn, you gotta really you all my life. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to talk about cucumbers no more.
All your life you've been molesting fruits and vegetables.
I don't want to talk about cucumbers no more. I'm very uncomfortable with that.
God, if you just think about it, it looks so wow. Like you standing there, like, nah, this
Only a dude would come up with some shit like that, yo. We are terrible. We are terrible, yo.
I'm telling you, listen, I don't know, it's just
so. All right, we can't have a cookout no more because Glizzy's is gay, and now we can't even get cucumbers no more because that's gay. What's next? We can't use straws. Next is gonna be no straws.
No. The other thing is, I ain't eating no banana in front of no man either.
Yeah, that's definitely not a thing that I don't even taking a banana from nobody.
No Diddy. Y'all playing
no
around.
Diddy.
Oh yeah, I definitely ain't getting no squash. I never
like it today.
I don't like how squash look. I definitely ain't never picking out no squash in the market.
My people told me today that his daughter told him
I'm allergic.
My people told me his daughter told him men eating boiled eggs is sassy. That's just sick. That's just sick. Y'all just making up shit now. Kids just making up shit.
Nah.
For real, man. Eggs ain't saying you can't eat an egg.
No.
You can't eat an egg.
Sassy is if a man wake up in the morning, he say, man, I can't wait to get me some sausage. That is sassy. If the first thing on your mind is to get you some sausage,
see, again, it's degrees. Now
that is terrible, man.
If you want a link, if you got to get a link early in the morning,
nah, you gotta say a patty or something. You can't just say, man, I can't wait to eat.
You gotta get a kibasi type sausage early in the morning.
That's why I eat pork, man. Listen, I can't do it, man.
Well, if that's the case, y'all gonna all have to become vegan then, because how you gonna say I want some meat?
Listen.
Yeah, that's why I say too, man.
Hamburger. You just gotta call it hamburger. You gotta call it chicken. You cannot go down no more to the butcher and say you want 5 pounds of ground beef. You cannot go to get a meat plan. You cannot go in there and say, yo, let me get the $50 meat plan.
The next time you go to the supermarket, right? I'm telling y'all, look over that vegetable. If you see a man over there picking out the cucumber, he partly cloudy.
I'm not even looking at that. I don't want to see a man filling up a cucumber.
It just don't look right, man.
My salads now only got lettuce, tomatoes, and onions in it now.
Yeah, if you cutting it up and all that other stuff, that's just one thing. But for you to pick it out, to put it in the plastic bag to bring it home,
nothing wrong with picking out a darn cucumber.
Nah, man.
She send you back, say
man.
She send you back, say this one is too small. You gotta go back and get the big cucumber.
Tell her to go get it.
What am I do with this little ass cucumber? You gotta go back and get 3 big ones.
Same shit Mama used to say. Fuck.
No, man. Listen, I'm telling you.
Men are sick, yo, for real. Straight men are the worst. Straight men are the worst when it comes to that gay
sorry,
shit.
yo. I'm sorry.
We
I
don't
apologize,
want
man.
nothing even insinuated near that area. Like men got like a 6-inch beeper zone. Like a straight man got an alarm come on when another man that ain't related to them come within 6 inches closest to them.
Yeah, that's
Hold
a fact. That is a fact.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. For real. Men don't do that. That's why you see all these dudes now on the scooter by themselves. Ain't nobody on the back of the scooter no more.
Yeah.
For real. How you gonna get on the back of the scooter and hold his waist? How you gonna do that?
No good, man.
You can't do it. Or if you look right now, who's all is only single people or thieves. If you see 2 people on the scooter, they probably get ready to do something.
See how sick and perverted the world has become?
World is sick, man. When you put young people in charge, that's what happened. We put females in charge of hip hop. Look what happened. Whole music.
Listen,
look,
they ain't put them in. Who they ain't in charge of shit.
No, I say that metaphorically because they selling the most records right now. Like they the biggest stars.
Right? Who writing half of that shit for them? Some dude writing half of that. Most of them girls ain't even writing their own music. Most of that shit being written by a dude.
Next, salute, Queen.
How you doing?
I got a question. They high on the charts and they the most popular.
I got a question for the cucumber, for the guy that's turning vegetables and food into gayness. I just got a question. No. Listen to the question. Listen to the question. I just need to know how buying a cucumber is gay.
Yeah.
No. Listen, I didn't say, listen.
I'm not a man. See, I'm not a man. I just want to know because I'm not a man.
Ma'am.
No.
Yes.
You got to ask Chip because he started that.
No, you said it. You said the cucumber.
Y'all is making my night.
You came in on the end. Nah, you came in on the end. I was actually responding. But okay, to give you an explanation, right? Because again, I never thought about this until he said it just now. But he said, imagine your wife making a salad and she needs some cucumbers and she send you to the store to get the cucumbers by yourself, and you got to be in the supermarket filling up the cucumbers to get a ripe one. It's
right.
A little weird.
Oh, yeah, but okay, but yeah, it's still.
I'm just saying, it just don't look accordingly. It don't look
He
like
didn't say gay. He didn't say it was gay. He said it was weird.
Oh no, I just want to know. I'm not a man because I hear a lot of men be saying certain things. It's like I'm not gonna do that. Like no Diddy, Right,
so basically, it's really a joke. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with society, right? Gay people, for one, they bullies because they think they can say anything they want to people, but if somebody say something to them, they get canceled. But they made the word gay a bad thing. Straight men have been saying that shit for years. That's gay. You acting like it is. You acting like it that. If a straight man does something that a woman would do, they say it's gay. It don't mean that the person is gay. Like if you saw your son standing there with his hand on his hip, you're gonna tell your son to take his hand off his hip. That's gay. You understand what I'm saying? But gay people take it as a offense. So it's like the N-word. Once we took the power out, the N-word don't mean a lot. Same as the B-word. Females took a lot of power out of the B-word. So it's not a lot for a man to call them that because they call each other that all day. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, no man is gonna be sitting there slurping on no popsicle next to another man. It's just uncomfortable. He's gonna tell you, nah, bro, what are you doing? Especially like
That's very far away from a damn cucumber.
Like a little bit at a time. You cannot put the entire popsicle in your mouth.
Oh Lord. See, that's what I'm talking about.
You gotta let it drip on your hand.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Now the little boys can't have popsicles. They can't have lollipops now.
No. It's not they can't have it.
Did that. It's not us. It's not us.
I will say this, right? If you got a blow pop and you move it from side to side of your mouth with no hands, that looks suspect.
Again, no men ain't supposed to do
that looks very suspect. Just visually think about that. If you move a child drip pop from side to side of your mouth with no hands?
If you a grown man.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. So if a female had a blow pop in her mouth moving it from side to side, that's weird.
No, that's magic. That's magic.
Yeah, we're like, man, she a champ.
That's magic, and that's 1,000% acceptable too.
Absolutely.
Because if you can move it side to side with no hands, somebody's gonna be very happy.
Yeah, like that's just like they should never hold a hand and twirl it. And no, don't do that. It just don't look right, man.
Supposed to do that. Be able to do that. A lady's supposed to be able to put the whole popsicle in her mouth at one time. Right? A grown ass man is not supposed to be able to eat a half a banana in one bite.
No.
That's wrong. That's wrong. How you gonna eat half a banana in one bite? That's a little suspect, for real.
I'm just saying,
you got to take a minimum 4 bites, and you can't peel the whole thing. You can't even peel the whole banana. We live in a different time. There's a lot of stuff going on these days. You can't even peel the whole banana.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
my God.
Ladies
Oh,
are
man.
responsible for a lot of that too, because y'all calling everything sassy. Every time a man do something y'all don't like, it's sassy. Everything is sassy. Yo, listen. I be on a lot of these groups on social media, right? I'm a slave to social media. I'm addicted, right? So I'll be like in all these groups watching. So a lady says that any man that give a lady the same energy that she give him is sassy. And then she gave an example that if she's tripping and she get on some bullshit and don't talk to you, if you say, okay, I'm not talking to you either, you're sassy. You're the one that's wrong. That's crazy to me.
That's crazy to me too.
Yeah. That's crazy to me. I don't even understand it. And then when you see the comments, the amount of ladies that's agreeing with this is insane.
Wow. That's because the world is so perverted now. People don't know what the F is going on, who might be, who might not be, and shit is crazy.
I don't even think they really think you gay. They just use that to get their way. And it's bad. Like, I'm gonna get my way by saying you gay. Right? Because if your girl keeps saying that to you, it's gonna stay in your mind. Then you're gonna really like not ignore her. You're gonna really let her get away, because if you ignore her, she gonna call you gay.
Okay, so then what do that speak of her for being with you?
1,000% right on that, because I wouldn't deal with it. Me personally, I'm gonna be out. I'm just saying hypothetically, but you 1,000% right on that. I'm not dealing with that level of immaturity.
Oh, I want to thank y'all. I needed this laugh tonight.
Yeah, I definitely, after all the stuff that's been going on, I definitely needed
we gotta learn how to laugh.
But I just want to know how you know it's 4 bites to a banana.
Because I eat it all at one time. That's why.
Because I didn't know it was 4 bites to a banana.
Because I'm never going to eat it all at one time. A little piece, because I like bananas. They're very nutritious, but I'm not eating it all at one time. It's going to definitely be eaten in 4 pieces.
Oh, okay.
She was asking for a friend.
Yeah, I was. I was asking for the friend in the chat.
Oh man.
Oh
man, y'all are tripping, man. But
but we gotta learn to not
Wednesday,
be so
we got some dope content coming. Man, oh man, I had a ball tonight. Hopefully, no other breaking news don't come out. Diddy turn himself in or whatsoever, and call it a day.
In a different country, it's not happening right now.
But other
Man,
than that,
Bahamas is like New Jersey. We got police there. Diddy ain't safe in no Bahamas.
I'm
They're
still
snatching your ass
reaching
right
out.
off the
Listen,
beach.
if you are of Haitian descent, or if you have relatives that's still in Haiti, so on and so forth, we do want to do the content on Haiti, for all the kings and queens over there that's suffering and the things they're going through. But
Chip,
we want
not to cut you off, Chip. You
Yeah.
definitely got to find out what's going on over there. They burning bodies in the street in Haiti. That's
Listen,
wild.
Listen,
That's
we
wild.
going.
I saw with my
I
own
want to
eyes.
touch
Like,
on it, but at the same time, it's almost like let's just say with the low life culture, right? It's kind of wild that somebody covers the low life culture and they ain't a low life. So I kind of want to have somebody who's from Haiti, born, raised, still got family members there that's currently dealing with it. To get their spin and the simple questions like, do they side with the regime or do they side with the government?
yeah, I'm confused what's going on there, Chip, because there's a man burned to death in the middle of the street, and these people just going by their everyday life like nothing. They just driving by, going to work like he's not even there. It's just a man burned up in the middle of the street. In the middle of the street. That's crazy right there. Nobody even gonna move him to the side of the road. You're just gonna drive by like nothing is going. It's a whole video. If you Google it, you'll see it's a whole video. They burning people in the street in Haiti. A lot going on over there, yo. We need to find out what's going on.
We're gonna definitely touch on. I would like to say Friday. Come hella high water Friday. We're gonna touch on Haiti. So just be prepared for that content. And it's a lot of it from the death of the president, from the other president who stepped down. So it's a lot, and it's been going on for some years. So
who running the country right now? The militia? Like you said, are the people behind the militia? Like who running the country? They went in there and broke out like all the prisoners. I'm pretty sure everybody in jail wasn't supposed to get out. Some of them probably supposed to be in there.
No, but if you think about it, right? Imagine you locked up over there and you had life, and here these people help you get out.
Well,
you owe them now.
What if you raped and killed 9 women?
See, the way they doing it over there is like, long as you against the government, you all right with me.
I get where you're coming from, Chip, but I'm just saying from a moral standpoint, if you got 6,000 people in jail and you let the whole jail out, some of them people was in there because they did it, is all I'm saying. Not allegedly because they convicted. Some of them in there because they did it. You in there a drug case, you in there on some whatever. Because those governments, you don't always get the fairest trial. Even here, you don't always get the fairest trial. So I can see somebody in there that been sentenced harshly, got out. You're gonna respect that. You know what I mean? But you let the whole jail out. That's kind of wild. They went in there and just broke the whole jail out.
Let's, like I said, we definitely gonna touch on this Friday. I got some other cases for y'all on Wednesday, man. There's some wicked things going on in these streets. Oh man, there's some wicked. It's definitely some wicked things going on in the street. But we're gonna do some positive and world topics. Yeah, I see it. I see the time. I'm getting shout out to my Mars, shout out to the chat, shout out to everybody on the panel. Matt, I know you got an awesome channel over there. If you can shout your channel out, you're a Mars too. Listen, start shouting your channel out so that people can sub, go get the content over there. Nikki Boo, man, listen, I appreciate y'all so much. The home team Wise, Spoon Juice, the Top Bugs, y'all already, man.
Salute to the chat.
Shout out to the Vance family, man.
Don't forget, go follow Brandon Wise on IG. We got a lot of content over there as well. We get pictures, we do little interviews. Got a lot going on that page. Updates on what's going on in the culture, updates on what's going on in life. Just plug in.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna come interview on y'all channel too. I'm gonna do that. for the coach, I'm gonna make sure I drop an interview on y'all platform.
All right, I'm gonna hook something up. Because she don't live in the city, so when we together, when we could be on at the same time, I'm gonna hook something up.
Well, right now, I'm working on all the famous black cowboys.
Okay,
That's what I'm working on.
Hey, I saw a movie with some black cowboys that was really, really good. With
No, they really are, because the Long Ranger was really black.
Yeah, I heard that story. I definitely heard that story.
Right, so I'm working on that, and I'm also working on the 10 black slave owners. I'm working on them
In America.
Yes.
In the South or the North?
In the South. The North didn't really have the slavery in the North wasn't as bad as down. That's why they kept migrating to the North.
I could just see a Samuel Jackson ass motherfucker owning some slaves back then. I can't stand no house Negro, yo. I'll tell you, man. I looked at that man real different after that. Every time I see that movie, I get mad at that part right there, yo. It's two roles. It's two roles I saw in the movie that really just was so good that I took it personal. That was Samuel L. Jackson in that movie and Danny Glover as Mr.
Okay. Now, I think mine's Samuel Jackson and Unthinkable. Have y'all ever seen that movie Unthinkable?
That was a good movie.
Man, oh man.
I just every time I see his face, I just hear him saying, "Who this nigga here?"
Get that nigga off that now. Who that nigga on that now?
I tell you, I think I'd have put his hands on Samuel. I think I'd have put hands on him in that house. I think I would have, yo, for real. Just on principle alone, yo. He upset me so much when I saw that character, yo. A lot of people didn't like that movie because they felt like they was like mocking slavery.
But
I got such a thrill out of watching Jamie Foxx whoop that white man with that whoop. I rewind that part 7 times. It probably wasn't realistic, but it was funny, yo.
Oh, let me take
but it's a lot of things that we didn't learn in school that I've been researching. And you'd be surprised at how many wealthy melanated people it was back in the 1600s, the 17s, and the 18s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even though a lot of people don't like Kevin Samuels, he used to say that all the time. He used to say when we were segregated, black people as a whole was together more and did more in life. We got married. We was going to college. The father was in the home. I'm not saying that that's good or go back to segregation, but I understand what you're saying.
Right. Now we do need to go back to segregation.
And I'm just gonna show these flyers real quick. All month and until these events go off.
The way the times is, we can't go back to segregation. It's too many different ethnicities here. We really can't, and we too dependent on each other now.
Look, the Jews
too many biracial kids now.
No, the Jews are they are segregated to an extent, and that's how we need to be.
But they still need from the white man. They still in business with the white man. They a separate entity.
Well, they in business with them because they ain't got no choice. But that part, that's what I'm saying. That's okay, but they still have all of their own institutions. They feed themselves. They educate their children. They have everything they need in their community. So they're not like
we ain't gonna never do that because we ain't gonna never be able to let somebody be in charge. That's not us.
Look, yesterday was Palm Sunday for most people, and that was Halloween for them.
Listen, hold on thoughts.
Yesterday they were celebrating Halloween.
On this on Wednesday. This is another hot topic that's been, it's a movie that I'm actually want y'all to research and look for and look at, and I don't think by law I'm gonna have to get with you just to see as far as the YouTube guidelines. if we're allowed to
Is
cover.
that the one that Kyrie got in trouble for?
I don't know. This movie is.
What's the name of the movie?
It is the racial slur for white people, but with an A.
Okay. Gotcha.
Wait, say that again. I don't think I saw that.
Saltine. Which comes after saltine?
Yeah, but with an A instead of ER.
All right.
If
So
you check that out,
it's a movie. It's an old movie. It's a documentary.
it's a movie that they released, and then Netflix took it, and then they pulled it off Netflix. Or how controversial it is.
Yeah, I see. I see the what's the name for it.
Watch it, Nikki. Watch that. You gonna be man, oh man. We gonna get to it though. But salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody pulling up, man. We're gonna continue this great convo on Wednesday. Y'all tune in. Same Super Trife time, same Super Trife channel. And appreciate y'all, man.
I'm pretty sure
everybody,
we all gotta go to work.
everybody, y'all be safe, man. It's
All
crazy
right,
out
be
in
safe.
the streets.
I really enjoy talking to y'all. Everybody be safe.
Hey, don't get no cucumbers now.
Oh, I love cucumbers. I don't know what you talking about. I can look. I'm a female. I can get cucumbers. I can play with them. I can roll them around. I can flip them up and down.
I don't eat corn on the cob no more. None of that.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
No doubt.
Peace to the chat. Peace to the panel. Good night, all.
Good night.